guys was the difference in the or it's a little more than that?
Yeah, honestly, I thought it was a kind of a unfortunate night for us. Just a couple weird bounces. Yeah, penalties, but I thought we, killed it pretty good. Yeah, it was just a couple bad bounces for us, and then couldn't find a way to put the puck in the net. Had a lot of good looks, and I think that was the difference.
You have to tip your hat off to the Gibson, the other goalie for the Red Wings, who seem to have the answers every time you guys are getting good chances.
Yeah, I mean, I think we missed chances ourselves. I mean, he made some good saves for them, but I think just didn't execute on the final play to put it behind him.
Wednesday night, Marty spoke that it was important for you guys to keep going during this home stretch after having success on the road. Beyond the result tonight, what have you liked from those 3 games at home as far as your play?
Yeah, I mean, we know our record for home and on the road, so we had to improve at home. So yeah, I've liked our homestand so far. Tough one tonight, but right back at it Monday.
Probably not the result you wanted, but 500, is that a special number to get one person?
And then chaos happens from there, so something we can be better at for sure.
Offense has been working so well in the last few weeks. Is there something to take from this game, or is it just the execution wasn't there and let's move forward to the next one?
Yeah, you can always take things from every game. I think we'll look and evaluate what we can do better, offensively, defensively. We'll take some stuff that we did well, and like you said, it's a lot of hockey right now. You take the day to get better in areas and get ready for the next one.
A guy that doesn't get a tremendous amount of credit is Arber Xhekaj. He seemed to have played a pretty good game for you. He was trying to get the guys back in the game with some big hits, etc. Your thoughts on how he played despite the loss?
Yeah, he was great. I think very physical. I think that one shift he kind of caught the same guy like 3 times. Got some energy in the building. But also he was making plays offensively, had some good looks. So it's been great to see him playing well and playing with confidence and bringing that consistency each night.
Now, what was it tough to real power play opportunities to speak of in this one? Pretty disciplined game by them.
Yeah, we just had one, couple looks, but it was tight out there both ways. They're a good team, we're a good team, and unfortunately we came on the wrong side tonight.
Was it tough to get the momentum tonight in a way, because it feels like you had your chances, but it wasn't there at the end, right?
Yeah, especially early. I think we had a look early. Susie had a good break, but then you take penalties, it kind of kills the flow and the rhythm. But I thought later in the second we were getting some momentum, keep them in their own end. Just gotta find ways to get to the inside, bear down on our chances, and like I said, we'll learn what we can do better and get ready for Monday.
Beyond the result, offensive results to this point tonight, but what do you like from those 3 games?
Still a couple things to clean up, but felt pretty decent for the first game back in 40. So,
What do you like about playing with Arber?
I don't know, he's a monster. Yeah, that one shift, I was even on the ice with him. He had 3 big hits there. That one shift, I think, brings the physical element to the game that not many guys can bring, and I feel like you definitely get a little bit more space out there when you're with him. So it was fun to play with him. I didn't get a whole ton of shifts together. It was a little bit. Everyone kind of played with everybody tonight, but it was fun. I felt like when we were out there together, we played pretty well. So.
You guys particularly conscious when there's a dump into that corner, there's an opponent doing this, and it's not the first time we've seen a puck come out.
Yeah, I mean, no, you can't try and play for that. It's just brutal bounce.
For the first game in close to 3 months, can you be happy with the way you look playing tonight?
Yeah, no.
On a personal note, I mean.
Personal level, I thought it was fine. I think kind of did what I had to do. I just tried to keep it pretty simple for the most part and play hard, have a good stick. Felt like I did that. I think obviously there's still things to clean up. Still felt like the pace. That was a pretty fast game to begin with, but I felt like my pace still need to catch up a little bit. But felt pretty decent from the first game back in a while.
How valuable is Arber when he plays this way? Good to have Kaiden back. How did he look to you out there?
Yeah, he looked really good. I mean, he was confident, and it's in a game like that. It was just back and forth. There was no real generating chances in the O zone. Playing a little in the D zone was just kind of like a track meet. I thought the first 2 periods, and that was a tough one for him to get into. But I thought he looked really good.
Do you feel like the way you were skating tonight, Arber, was helping you in your game, especially in the physical aspect of the game?
I think so. Yeah, I think when I'm moving my feet, that's when I play good. And I think when I trust myself and skate and trying to escape guys and just move my feet, get up the ice, I think because I'm a long body, it helps me. So. Yeah.
Ultimately, I got to be the guy to make the decision to stay in or not, and it doesn't go in if I stay in the net. So it's another thing you learn from, and it sucks to learn the hard way.
Tough game when you guys don't get many power play opportunities, and they're playing a pretty disciplined game. Was that a factor tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have a better chance to score more on the power play, but it's hockey. You know, you don't play the same team 7 nights in a row. It's some nights you get the bounces, some nights you don't, and credit to them. They worked hard. They played a good game, and any laps that they had, their goalie made a big save. So it's a good team. They played the right way, and I thought we did some good things, but we'll learn from it and get back to it.
I'm sorry for making you repeat because I was late. How frustrating was the first one because you couldn't do anything with that bad bounce?
It's hard. You want to make every save you can for your team, and thought I was seeing the puck pretty well. Thought I was controlling the game well, and it sucks to kind of take the wind out of the team's sails like that. But like I just said, it sucks to learn the hard way, but it's part of learning and learning the game a little bit better, and just learn from it.
Is there such a thing as learning from the environment, like this kind of bounce on the long term? Is that something you could predict? Or
yeah, I mean,
it was a bad one.
Nobody wants to give it up, but learn from it now that maybe down the road in Game 7 of a playoff series it doesn't happen again. So I'm sure it won't be the last bad bounce in my career that hits a stanchion, but again, you learn from it. They played a hard-working game. They earned a couple bounces tonight, and just sucks that we didn't get any in their net.
It's been a wild atmosphere the last couple of games, a little quieter tonight. What do you take away personally from a game like this?
You learn a lot. You can kind of look away from the results a bit. I play the game one shot at a time. They earned a couple good bounces tonight, but ultimately part of me just getting reps and experience in this league is learning from that, and the harsh reality is the goalie, you're never going to make any saves, or nobody really want to watch the game. So it sucks that we didn't put any in on their net, but that's hockey. You learn from it. Nobody goes 82-0, but it's how you respond. So we'll flush it tonight, watch the video, and hopefully get back to it on Monday.
When things didn't seem to be, when the puck didn't seem to be going your way offensively for the Canadiens, I mean, tonight, the guy that was trying to get the team back in the game is Arber Xhekaj. Maybe your thoughts, if you see him quite a bit from your vantage points, maybe your thoughts on how he played tonight?
I think he's been great. Obviously, we've had Guhle's out for a little bit, so it was nice to have him back. But all of our D have been great. You know, Arbs especially, the physical presence he brings, and I don't know if he gets enough credit for how skilled he is and how he can be good offensively for us. So hit a couple good shots, and credit to their goalie. He played really well tonight.
Bonsoir. Salut Renaud.
On parle souvent d'aller chercher du momentum dans un match. Puis ça a été cassé quand vous l'aviez. On dirait qu'il y a une pénalité qui arrivait. Est-ce que ça résume le match pour toi ou il y a d'autres choses que ça?
Non, je pense que oui. Tu sais, je trouve que nos intentions étaient là. Puis c'est sûr, les deux punitions en première, ça a brisé le rythme un peu. Puis quand on dirait on partait, on le perdait le rythme à cause des punitions. On n'a pas fait beaucoup d'erreurs à soir. Le premier but, c'est un mauvais bon. Deuxième but, mais on a pris une punition too many men on the ice. On a fait une erreur sur le face-off. Troisième but, on a fait une erreur sur le rush. Puis ces deux, ils ont fait payer cash un peu, puis ces affaires-là. Puis on a eu du momentum, puis on a eu beaucoup de quasiment des chances. Là, on a manqué de finition, d'exécution là, dans des zones dangereuses un petit peu. Puis il faut se le donner le crédit, le gardien a très bien joué, puis ils ont des bons hockey, des longs hockey. Mais c'était pas un match de 4-0.
Dans des situations comme vous êtes en déficit, c'est pas souvent le genre de situation où on voit Arber Xhekaj en troisième période. Qu'est-ce que tu as vu dans son jeu, dans la qualité de son jeu qui te faisait dire « let's go ».
Oui, un bon lancer. Il était bien impliqué. Non, tout est mérité.
Eric.
Just, I understand the result being what it is, but did you get a sense for the potential of this group of six on defense, what you can accomplish with that group specifically?
No, we like what we have back there. You know, I think it's a mix of players, but we feel very comfortable with what we have, and you know, bringing Guhle back in, we're gonna figure out how to juggle it and find rhythm. Obviously, special team breaks that sometime, but we have great options.
Justement, dans le même sens, coach, sur le fait que tu ramènes un joueur qui est important pour vous autres sur la brigade défensive et tout ça, ça te donne, j'imagine, ce que tu souhaites, là, les 6 joueurs qui sont là, ça ressemble pas mal à ce que tu voudrais voir. Qu'est-ce que tu as vu? C'est quoi le potentiel que tu vois aussi de ce que
Ben, comme je viens de dire, on est très confortable avec nos défenseurs, tu sais. Des différents joueurs, ils amènent tous quelque chose de différent. Ils ont un bon mindset de jouer à leur identité. Ils jouent des différents rôles, mais ils amènent tout quelque chose. Puis on va... Quand tu réintègres un joueur comme Guhle, mais nous autres, comme entraîneurs, il faut trouver une cadence un petit peu. Puis on jongle un peu des fois. C'est plus facile à trouver une cadence quand tu prends pas de punition. Surtout des punitions collées comme ça. Fait que... non, j'ai aimé ce que j'ai vu.
You talked this morning about the team's alarm to go offense, defense, defense, offense. Dobson, in particular, seems to have a pretty acute alarm when you guys need him to be offensive and when you guys need him to be like when he switches on the offense. I mean, what do you see different in him?
I think when you're chasing the game, you see guys like Dobber, really getting involved and probably taking more calculated risk. I think your risk goes up a little bit as you chase the game in the third period, but you can't do it blind. I think he's, you need to at least have a 4-man attack when you're chasing the game, and I think we have the players to do that, and Dobber does that really well.
Do you ever wonder when you see that, what that could be like if that happened, if he was able to do that more often? You're not in situations where you're down 2 goals, but even...
Yeah, I mean, the game sometimes just is not going to give you that, But I feel like we encourage our guys to, without any risk involved, to get involved, And I think we do a pretty good job of that.
Marty, one of the biggest games of the year for you guys, battle for first place. You picked Jacob Fowler to be the starting goalie. He was just saying he wants to play in the big games. Ken Hughes was saying when he met with us that the plan was to leave him allow most of the season. Things changed, obviously. What have you seen from him, apart from the numbers he's put up, that makes you confident putting him in a game like this?
He's very composed, I feel he's ready for what's next. He's pretty even keel. We like what we've seen.
Merci, Martin.
Merci beaucoup.